Hello, everybody. How is it going? Thank you guys so much for coming out. Quite a few of you in the waiting room here. By the way, if you guys want to join these shows early, we do kind of hang out and start chatting. I usually jump on about like 7:40. It's about 20 minutes before showtime, and we just have a nice little chat in the little waiting room thing, which is it's really cool. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the show. I like just kind of chatting with everybody. So, welcome everyone. Already 41 of you on here. It's awesome. Very happy to see that. Our record's 203. I don't think we'll hit that tonight, but who knows? I said there's a giveaway. It is a pretty cool giveaway. I'm going to do that like right at the end, like the last 5 minutes. So if you guys didn't see the community post or read the description down below, there is a list of stuff for sale. I'm going to go through all of it at 8:45, 45 minutes from now, 8:45 Eastern time. But if you email me now and try to buy something, I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to look at any emails until 8:45. So wait until 8:45 before you email me. But everything I'm going to sell is listed down below. So you can go check that out. I will say, if you guys want my cool stuff, join the Patreon because they snap it up. A couple of cool things made it through this time, but a lot of the really rare, cool, expensive stuff gets snapped up by the Patreon people. Only $2 a month, and you get 24-hour early access to all my sales. And honestly, that's why I've not been doing many for sale videos, because the Patreon people snap up so much of it that it just is. It's all gone. It's not enough. It's not enough that I can do it. Oh, sorry, you're getting ads, Jeremy. I don't know. I have to turn the monetization on just to get the super chats and all that stuff. So, and for you, the join button to come up. So sorry, I can't control what they do with that. So sorry. Yeah, I would love this to be ad free and just have, just have the super chat open, but that's not an option. So, oh, welcome aboard. The Cold Steel Little Girl is one of my very, very favorite usernames. Welcome aboard. Yes, the join button is open. The super chat button's open. All that stuff. Are you getting political ads, Red Dog? I told them not to do that. I said I did not want political ads. You can choose that. I will fix that. I apologize very much for that if you're getting political ads. I said I don't want them. They do find ways around it, though. If it's like a third-party political ad, I still get them. But, yeah, I turned off ads for both sides. I don't want political ads, but sorry about that. Tonight's beer, by the way, I'm remembering it. At 8:03, it's very early for me. Founders Pilsner. I love this stuff. I can actually leave the house again now. I'm actually like allowed to by the government. I have not been, but yesterday I did go out. Went to AJ's beer store, which is awesome here. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Found Founders Pilsner. I love this stuff. It is very refreshing. And on a hot day, this stuff is good. Hey, Sam, here from Arkport. Do you happen to know Jason Dungan or Carla Panter? I know them very, very, very well, actually, Sam. Yes, mostly Carla. But, yeah, I know them. Tell them I said, hey. That's really weird. But, yeah. Oh, and even better news on the COVID front. My whole family got all the results back today. All negative. They don't have the antibodies test back yet. I imagine at least one of them is probably going to test positive for the antibodies, but nobody has it. Everybody's going back to work tomorrow. We're all fine now. So was extremely happy about that. I feel like 15% less of an ass because I felt so bad. And especially the last few days, I've been the one that's allowed to leave the house because I tested negative. They still had to quarantine because they were exposed to me. And, I felt so bad. It was... And leaving the house exhausts me. It's really tiring. I get so tired so easy still. But, somebody's got to go to the grocery store. So Instacart was just costing too much. So I did go to the grocery store, slept for 3 hours when I got home. Went to Target today, had to take a nap. But, I'm very happy about that because other than that, today has been a day of failures. Other than this Formax, which I'll talk about in a minute. This came out awesome. But I did swing by Harbor Freight. I'm giving up. I have my little vault cases. It's not going to be enough for all my expensive knives anymore. So I did finally give up. I bought an Apache 3800, which was what, $30. They were on sale. I bought one. I was going to try and use the peel and pick foam that comes with it. It sucks. It just was falling apart. The case is great, but that foam is awful. So I broke down and ordered the Nalpac foam. I think it's really funny that Nalpac and Pelican have given up on stopping people from making copycat cases, so they just make the foam to fit the copycat case. It still saved me like $75 buying a Nalpac, or buying an Apache case and the Nalpac foam. I'm gonna have all in with shipping and everything like $120 into it instead of $230, and I'll have a 40 knife case. So it works out, but yeah, the peel and pick foam, if you go cheap and buy the Apache case, that foam is useless. It just comes apart and you can't get it. So yeah, my foam was just a lavender pants. I think my foam was just, I think the case was old. The foam just seems really dry, if that makes any sense. It just seems really dry and it's just coming apart. And it's like I try and pull 2 out and 5 come out, and it's just a pain in the butt. So I just ordered the Nalpac foam. I played with it for about 20 minutes and said, enough! I'm not doing that. Yeah. And then other fails, I had a cool thing I was going to put underneath my computer with a drawer for all my reference knives and all that stuff, and it's too tall because of my angled ceiling, and that doesn't work. But I did dye this today, and it came out awesome. This is going to be a new channel mascot. So this is my American-made Formax. It was tan. I really thought that it was going to come out just pure purple, but Coastal uses really, really good G10, and it's really hard to get it to take a dye. So it came out with this really nice, kind of wood grain sort of pattern, and I think it looks awesome. And it's not going to be named Grimace, because somebody corrected me when I posted on Instagram. Apparently that is what DLT is colloquially calling their Sprint Run PM2 that's coming out with the black blade. So that's fine, because I have another name for it. So this is a Grape Ape is what this shall be called, is Grape Ape, because I had a guy that I used to mountain bike with that I called Grape Ape because he rode a purple bike, and he was a very hairy man and refused to wear a jersey all the time. So when we were on training rides, it was just this big hairy guy on a purple bike in front of you. And he actually caused me to have an accident that still hurts me to this day. I got a hip pointer because of that guy. So I hate him, but I'm calling it Grape Ape, because I also love and hate this knife because it's still got a little bit of problems with it. But it's Grape Ape. That's what this is going to be called. So I think this came out really cool, though. I really like the purple wood grain because the little bit the tan still coming through. I wanted to soak it for longer, but it was going to wind up looking blurple instead of purple. So it's just now this. I think it came out really cool. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to come out as, but it came out really awesome. So pretty happy with it. And this ain't going anywhere ever. It's just, it's going to be one of the new channel mascots. This and American Lawman. So thank you, Knife Herd. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining the membership program. I can never remember what to call it. But yeah, this is cool. I've gone long enough without thanking some of the gifts that I've gotten. This purple drank on solo. That's great. That's very funny. Oh, you changed your name, Libby. So Knife Nerd, who is former Libya, one of the knives I was going to talk about, is this. I got this gray ghost from him. We came out to a really good trade, and I'm very happy because apparently SK Blades is not going to be able to get these for quite a long time. The person at Buck who worked with them on their custom stuff went away, and I've had one of these before. Maybe I've had 2 of them? I don't remember, but I really missed it at any rate. And Libby emailed me about a knife I've had for sale for a while and it wasn't selling, and he said, hey, do you want to swap? And I'm like, yes, absolutely. I really want to get this. So this is really cool. I love the Marksman, especially the Gray Ghost with the S35 VN. It's just, ooh, Thanos. That's a good name too. Grape Ape or Thanos? What do you guys think? It is a big bruiser, so either are applicable. Teton suggested Thanos. Somebody say, should it be Thanos or Grape Ape? I can't decide. But no, Purple Nurple. I'm not doing that. But yes, if you guys did not watch my Nkosi video, thank you all so much for all the gifts, especially the three Chris Reeve knives that people gave me when I was really sick. I'm still not perfect. I'm still really tired all the time. I'm not going to be perfect for probably at least a month or so. But the gifts were amazing, but y'all can stop now. I love them. I love you all for sending them, but I'm going to be okay. I don't need any more. So yeah, I got this first. It started off with this Sebenza 31 with the night sky custom scale, which is just ridiculously pretty. Yeah, we're going Grape Ape. Mace Windu. No, it's too big and burly for Mace Windu, I think. I did take the clip off from it. I tried a couple different options. You will see in the for sale thing. I'm selling one of the milled clips for this from Lynch because it just doesn't work ergonomically. I did order the little filler tab for this. I will have that Wednesday or so. And I may have ordered also a hat and a patch. And you know, you get on the Chris Reeve site, you're gonna get stuff. And now I'm soon gonna have 4 Chris Reeve knives, so I feel like I can have a hat, right? If you own 4 Chris Reeves, that's enough for a hat. It's Grape Ape. It's settled. But I'm mostly carrying it in the slip now with no clip on it at all. That's how the small Sebenza works the best for me. And this one is so pretty that I do like having it in the slip anyway, so it doesn't get scratched up. It already has one minute, tiny little scratch that only I know is there, and it really, really bothers me. So, yeah, Waluigi wouldn't have been a bad name, but I think Grape Ape is what it's going to be. But I love this thing. It is beautiful. And then I mentioned in the video, oh, hey, this is so pretty. I need to get a new scale for it so I can actually carry it. And somebody messaged me on Instagram, David from Massachusetts, and said, hey, I have a small Nkosi. I don't like it. Do you want it? And I said, yeah, sure. And then he said, I have 2. You can choose between either one of them. I literally flipped a coin. I sent him a video of me flipping a coin. And the one that I chose was this Knife Art carbon fiber one. But then the dude sent them both anyway, which is amazing. And I was completely blown away. And I actually messaged him and said, hey, did you know you sent them both? And he said, yeah, there's a note in the box. I didn't see the note because I was too excited. So I read the note, very lovely note, and gave me both of them. I've already sold the regular one, the full tie one, and converted it, and some of my own money, into a large Nkosi with the natural micarta inlays. You'll be seeing that hopefully later this week. So yeah, I went from 1 Chris Reeve, because I have a large Sebenza 31, to 4. So not bad. Not worth COVID. Not worth COVID. Not at all. I will say, people have asked, oh, you got 3 Chris Reeves. It must have been worth it. Nope, not a bit. And yeah, I always wanted an Nsingo, but I'm getting the full size in a Tanto. So somebody asked me, I saw back a while ago, am I getting that PM2 Tanto? I'm going to try, but I'm not going to try hard. It's one of those kind of out of spite things. It's something that I really want, but I'm really, like, I'd love to have a Tanto PM2. I love PM2s. I love Tantos. But I'm really annoyed that it's an exclusive to Blade HQ. I don't know. That just makes me mad. I'm about to be affiliated with Blade HQ. I'm not knocking Blade HQ. They're good peoples, but I just wish that was a regular production model. But I'm probably still going to get one. Yes, I'm annoyed that also that it's in a coated blade at first. So I hope they come out with other ones. Mean Blade HQ is about to be affiliated with you. I don't know about that, but yeah, I don't think that's the way it's going to work. But yes, super chat and the join button is open. You get your little thing next to your name. I'm still working on the emojis I want. You guys didn't give me many good suggestions, so I need really more suggestions for what emojis you want to see. Yeah, Cold Steel of Little Girls. Yeah, because I held the prototype of that, and there was no mention of it being an exclusive. And then all of a sudden, now it is. So, kind of annoying. Okan, I don't see a join button. Anyone know why? Probably because you're on an iPhone or an iPad. It's apparently only showing up on the desktop. Grape Ape emoji. Yeah, I'm going to do a beer can with a knife through it. That's one I already requested for my graphics guy. Because I think that's just the perfect one for this. Like you're horribly shotgunning a beer. Yes, I will get a Grape Ape emoji. That's a good idea. Welcome aboard, Amateur Knives. Thank you very, very much. It shows on Android. Yeah, of course it does. I just got an email from Lynch Northwest that my order has been delivered. Yeah, that was yesterday. unless he sent me something special that's delivered on Sunday. I don't think so. Don't worry, SM Table will offer a bronze scale Tanto PM2 exclusive soon. If that's cool, if that's true, I would love to do that. So shotgun the one on your desk. No, I can't do that. I'm still too sick to shotgun a beer. I'm feeling better, but I'm not gonna be shotgunning beers. But yeah, thank you guys so much, everybody. Again, I know I keep saying it, but for reaching out and being super cool when I was sick. I still am sick. I keep saying when I was, but I'm negative now. But Jesus, I still don't feel that great. It's a rough one. Don't get COVID. Don't get COVID. Wear your damn mask. Don't give anybody else COVID. Just wear your mask. Suck it up for a couple months, and everything will be fine. Yeah, only 35 likes on mine, but 158 watching now. Cool. Oh, that's true, Justin EDC. They do. They're fond of the copper over there. What other cool new stuff? Oh, what was in my pocket today? Somebody asked. I'm sorry, I missed who that was. It was this. It was my Demko MG8020, which is so cool. I have to get this reviewed for Knives Illustrated, so I meant to do it yesterday, but with this virus, you have good days, you have bad days. Yesterday was a bad day. I was just so exhausted. Honestly, I kind of woke up, ate breakfast, did a couple things around the house, and then just slept and watched YouTube videos all day. I was really tired. So I got to get this review done. So yeah, mostly been carrying this, which, oh God, what a chore that I have to carry an MG8020. This thing is just so cool. This is the 3V1. Somebody was asking when they were going to be available in the 3V to dealers. I think any day now. I got mine early because I had to get it done for KI. So they actually next day aired it to me. John Demko is Andrew's brother. Everybody just knows Andrew Demko, but John is kind of the guy who makes everything actually work behind the scenes and stuff. He next dayed this to me. Andrew is awesome as well. It's just Andrew obviously designs everything, makes a lot of it, does all the cold steel stuff. But I love this thing. It's just a big old bruiser, but man, it doesn't feel like it. And somebody said this is a cool flipper tab. It is not a flipper tab. It's just the lock release. If you watch my unboxing video, yeah, I started to try and flip it by that, just by reflex. You have a tab flipping out there, you just sticking out there, you just think it's a flipper tab, but it is not. It is definitely not. And remember the lock stick I complained about in the unboxing video? Yeah, that's 100% gone. Just needed a break in a little bit. I just adore this thing. And for being a big old thick, what is it, 0.18 inch blade stock, not that terribly thin behind the edge. It actually does cut really well. 3V, I have EDCI'd the hell out of this because I don't want it to corrode. And just, oh, this thing is so cool. I love the color that I chose. I know that I keep saying Brian Speck is dead, even though there's a whole lot of gray on here right now. But this knife needed to be just gray. It just needed to be gray. Matt Baker says Tanto PM2. I talked about that a minute ago. Are they making an 8020 Warncliffe? Not that I know of. Brian Speck will never die. Long live Brian Speck. Yes. Brian Speck is dead. Long live Brian Speck. That's the way it goes. But this knife just needed to be gray. Like, I told John I wanted a user. And, like, I'm going to use this. And I just knew I'd want to. And is it an expensive knife? Yes, it's very expensive. $425. But it's not the most expensive knife that I have. And 3V and G10. It's pretty indestructible. So I'm just going to use it. I have more expensive knives that I use. This is going to be kind of a beater for me. This and another one that exemplifies that. Let me put something away. We talked about the Marksman, so I'll put that one away. Another one that exemplifies that for me, definitely, is, and it's about the same price, is my Spartan Harsey folder. About the same price as 35VN, but yeah, not a cheap knife, but I just use it. You know, it's meant to be used. It works very well. This, spoiler alert, when I do my top 5 most carried knives of the month thing that I do at the end of every month, this is going to be number 1. I cannot see it being, it's so far ahead right now. I can't see it being beaten. I actually just looked at it this afternoon, and I freaking love this thing. I almost said the F-bomb there. I love this thing. So, welcome, Oaken. Thank you very, very much. Go check out Oaken's channel, by the way. Really cool stuff. Him and his cousin, yeah, they do reviews, and they have little doll furniture in the reviews, and it's hilarious. And I wish that I wish I'd have thought of that. I'm so mad at myself for not thinking of that. It literally makes me angry that I did not come up with that gimmick. Oaken and Kane, yes, I couldn't think of Kane's name. There is going to be a video coming out sometime this week with shout outs to some channels. And I do that I'm trying to do that like every 6 or 8 months. And yeah, they're one of them. How's the HEA Slippy? Awesome. This is the HEA Falcon. It's going to be available on the 29th. Nice little Warncliffe, very slicey. I can't remember what the steel on it is. Probably M390. I got the full titanium version. They make them with carbon scales and some different stuff. But really good relationship with the HEA. They asked me which one I wanted. I said I just wanted the monochrome. And yeah, this is awesome. And it fits very well in my slipcase, which I don't have here because I just rearranged everything. I have a pocket pen slipcase. It fits perfectly in that. And I've been carrying it a lot like that. This is just a really cool little slip joint. And the walk and talk's pretty good. You can one-hand close it. It's not going to close on your fingers or anything like that. It's got plenty enough pull, and it's a really good slip joint. A lot of times, fancy companies try and do slip joints, and they're a little weak, and you're worried about chopping your finger off. But Ralph Smith, thank you very much for the donation. You got me hooked on Hinderers after seeing that vintage XM24. You cost me plenty. Well, as I always say, Ralph Smith, when people send me messages like that, I apologize for nothing. But thank you very, very much for the donation. I very much appreciate that. But yeah, if I make you guys spend money, I apologize for nothing. My screen is frozen up. I hope nobody else's is. Let me hit refresh here. There we go. No, it was just me. My computer's being super weird. My ISP decided to change my IP address, which you wouldn't think that's a big deal. Holy crap, that's a big deal. Logged me out of all my iTunes. My Apple Watch still doesn't sync with my computer. Every single thing that I was had signed in as, I'm gone now. I had to try and remember all my old stupid passwords and everything. God, it was awful. It's a nightmare. Every time I tried to log into something, it said a new computer has tried to log into your whatever. And I had to like put in, yeah, Knife Nerd, it shouldn't do that, but they picked a really, really weird IP address. I'm making this up, but my IP address is now all single digits. So it's like 8.9.12.1. It's a really weird IP address that no one likes. Ashken says, boo, hiss, Hinderers are overrated. I'm gonna ban you from the channel now. Sorry. It's just the way it goes. I'm not really gonna ban you, but I should. Who's your carrier? It's a small local company that's Greenlight. It's fiber optic. So it's super, super, super fast. But Did you buy the Maximet Para 3 using MC's link? No, I actually did not buy the Maximet Para 3 technically. Yeah. No, it wasn't 8.8.8.8. I'm just making up numbers. It was single. I'm not going to give you my IP address. It's all single digits though. Instead of, it used to be like 120 point something or whatever, and now it's all single digits. And my Apple ID did not like it, and they changed it at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it logged me out of everything. So I had to re-log in to all my Apple stuff, because how I noticed it is my desktop is synced to iCloud. And I got up in the morning. How terrifying is this? I got up in the morning, I looked at my desktop, there was nothing on it. My desktop was blank because it had logged me out of iTunes. Luckily, Levon from Knife Nuts Podcast works at an Apple store, and I called him and he walked me through it and I fixed it. But yeah, that was a nightmare. Hey Nick, how's it going, man? I have your knife here. I was waiting until I was better to send it back to you, so I will send it back to you now. I guess I could pull it out, couldn't I? Oh, my finger keeps slipping off. This is the Wii Knives Next folder. This belongs to Stasa 23. I didn't want to send it back to him when I was still potentially sick. So, did you miss the giveaway? No, you haven't. It's at the end. You just bought a mini buster. Cool, Nate Prince. I think I am. I've got one. I've got one on the way. Shabazz is sending me some stuff, and that's in there. I've got a swayback and a mini buster that he said I could buy if I wanted to, and some pens. So I think that's going to be a really expensive loaner box. Taz's World. Yes, I did have COVID. Yeah, there's a giveaway later on. There is a for sale thing in 18 minutes. I'm gonna put up all the stuff that's for sale that I still have left. Patreon people are snapping it up, guys. So really, if you want to get into my for sale stuff, it's worth the $2 a month because they just get snapped up. I have like approaching 100 Patreon supporters now, so those people just jump on it, and that's why I have not been doing for sale videos. But I have a few things left over, so. Lavatra says, you know, tactile turn pens, they're pretty nice. I assume there's some tactile turn pens in there. I know that Shabazz says he's sending me 4 of them, so I would guess he loves tactile turn pens, so I would assume there's a couple in there. Yeah, maybe Nerve 102. Maybe you can keep the streak going. You won something on bird shots. Maybe you'll keep it going on here. Pixel Jedi says, hey, yo, glad you're feeling better. I'm getting there. I have my good days and bad days. Yesterday was a bad day. Today's a good day. So. Andrew Arnold says, YouTuber gets the vid. Seems legit. I don't know what you're trying to get at with that. I had it. I tested positive for it. I definitely had it. And I lost 9 pounds in 4 days, and it was awful. Super Chat is working. I'm getting other stuff, Mean Gene. It's just not working for you. As a matter of fact, Stasa23 just said something. Everyone go give the live stream a like. Yeah, thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, not the best way to lose weight. Yeah, I lost 9 pounds sweating. So that was not good. Freedom Van says, did you get it from visiting your mom, Brian? I don't know. That's one of the guesses, but I won't know for sure until my kids get and my wife and kids get their antibody tests back. They got tested, they're negative. They didn't catch it, but I'm betting that one of them has antibodies. That, especially my son works at a grocery store. I bet he's going to test positive for the antibodies, meaning he had it and gave it to me and just didn't show symptoms. I'm the oldest person in my house by a lot. I mean, my daughter's 18, my son's 21, my wife's 10 years younger than me. So it just kind of makes sense. Dark Gravity, how's mom? Hope she was okay. She doesn't have the COVID. She's as good as she gets. I actually just got a call from them this afternoon. She choked on something, but she seems to be all right. So, but luckily, yeah, Mr. Gear Bear, luckily, my mother's nursing home is relatively free of it. They've had 3 workers that had it and 2 residents. And she had to go to the hospital. They quarantined her for 14 days. And They test her every 3 days, and she's fine. Just keep stress, depression, eating all day, every day, and lose no weight. Yeah, Ashcan, you know, I actually did gain 4 pounds of it back. So I'm doing all right. I was 185 going into this, went down to 176, and today I'm 180. Does that math work out right? I think it does. So lost 9, gained 4 back. I think, honestly, the 4 back is just from not sweating all the time and drinking water. Yeah, Jordan, that's not 100% true. I live in New York. It's not 100% true. They did not do a good job of it, but what you said is not 100% true. What's on the left of the duster? This is the HEA Falcon. It's available on the 29th on the HEA Designs website. Yeah, COVID is 0 stars is how I rate it. What's scale on the Formax, Travis? Luce, we just named this Grape Ape, and no, I dyed this. It was originally the tan one, and I dyed it. And I'm very happy with how it came out. Because I expected to just go pure purple, but it wouldn't take. So it came out looking like this, which is a very happy accident. So you're telling me you had sweaty hands for once? No, Oaken. Even when I was soaking my bed to the point where I had to change my sheets every single day, my hands still didn't sweat. It was all like kind of horse collar area. It was really weird. Like, it was just like chest and back and like neck, just buckets. I got woken up by, like, I'd roll over and the sweat beads would roll off my chest and it would wake me up like it was kind of tickling me. That's how it would, like, sweat rolling through my chest hair would kind of wake me up. Awful. You might have True Boogle. A lot of people did. Let's rotate some more knives out. What else did I have out here that I wanted to pull out? Oh, I know one that you guys asked for last time, and it was not within reach of me. We're going to put away. I've had this out a lot. This is XM24 Vintage. It's very, very pretty, but you guys have seen it before. So we'll put that aside. Next to the giveaway stuff that I'm not showing you, we have the ProTech ATAC. How should I deploy it? Should I deploy it manually or auto? What should I do? I think I'm going to do auto. So, yeah, God, I love this thing. And it is not a safe queen. It does get used. Put one of the Chris Reeves away. We'll put the less pretty, even though I love this knife art one. It's so funny. I do want to talk about this for a second. So I didn't realize that the Insingo, the small Nkosi, sorry. This isn't Insingo blade. The small Nkosi is smaller than the small Sebenza. I never knew that. When I said I was getting one, a couple people messaged me and said, hey, it might not fit your hand right. You know what? It fits me better than the Sebenza. It really does. I think just all the little curves just fit my curves well. But I can totally see why it wouldn't. I think if your fingers were 10% fatter than mine, it wouldn't work. But for me, it works great. Pocket clip lands in a perfect spot. I tried the deep carry clip on it. It was less comfortable. I just like it with the stock regular clip. And this I'm running with no clip now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But we'll put this one aside. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I will do a full comparison between those two at some point. What else did I want to bring out? Here's another one I have not brought out for quite a while. The SOCOM Elite with the Tanto. Again, I like Tantos. Love it. And just love that noise. Brian, you have amazing curves. Yes, I do. My curvy hands. I missed a super chat. Me and Gene, can you give a shout out to Tier 1? He's kind of new, but has great content on his channel, and YouTube is screwing around with his views. I guess I just did. I said his name. Hey, D2M, how's it going? Did not see you on here. Still want a slip. A clip point SE. I don't know what SE means. I love the Harkins. Yes, the Harkins is so good. This beer makes me very burpy. I apologize. Yeah, in 10 minutes or so, we'll run through the... Oh, that just swallow went bad. Ouch. Oh, I hate it when you swallow air. That's never comfortable. About 10 minutes, I'll go through the for sale stuff. It's all listed down below already. Like I said, not gonna respond to emails until 8:45. I have to be fair to everybody. So, oh, I have my email thing set for Jeremy Russell because he was on here earlier and I was trying to find his email. Yeah, it's so weird that I just got whatever. So I will not be responding to emails until 8:45. And then, well, actually, I probably won't respond to the emails until afterwards, but I'm disregarding any of them before 8:45. But first come, first serve, all that stuff. I will cut and paste and send you payment instructions and all those cool things. Part of all of us not to make a swallow joke. Look at our maturity, Oak. And I think you just did that. I think you just did. It's all down below, Jacob. It's all down there. And I'm not going to reiterate it. If you can't scroll down, you can't scroll down. It's Founders Pilsner, which is awesome. I really like it. I just got my XM18 vintage 3.5, and the detent is unusable with the thumb studs. Mine was actually kind of light. I actually did. Oh, anything to. Yeah, I had to stiffen mine too. Just take it apart and give it a little. It's probably not manufacturer recommended, but that's what I did with mine. It was still okay, but it wasn't great. So I just took it apart and bent it in a little bit. Sorry, Rick, if you don't like me telling people to do that, but that's what I did. I'd always heard that 24s are like really stiff detents, but mine was not. Yeah, for sale items are in the info in the description, but I'm going to ignore any email received between before 8:45. Do you like the Asher Knives? No, man, I thought it was pretty cool. You gonna get the bull front flipper off drop? No, I am not. I want a full tie XM24. Travis Lucy, yeah, so do I, but my pants are already upset about it. Just the thought of it. I felt my belt constrict just saying that. What about the shiny blue Benchmade Infidel? Maybe. I'm getting an Infidel from them, but I don't know which one it is. Do you still have your S110V PM2? That is long gone, Carl Andrews. Now my PM2 is an S45 VM with some custom scales. I don't need more than one. Let's not get political, Mr. Gear Bear. Don't need that on here. Not mad, just saying. It's cool to see you on here, by the way, man. We need to get together once we're all like all the stuff is lifted. Mr. Gear Bear actually lives near me, and we used to hang out all the time, and we have not seen each other in quite a while. We need to do that. Shoot me an email. You still have your MXG clips? I still have a few. I mean, I use some of them. I mostly use Lynch clips now. The Spartan reminds me of the Kaiser Tie Vigor with no G10. This was out long before that. I would say you have that backwards. Can you compare the XM24 to the 8020, please? I'm actually thinking about doing a four-way comparison between the 24 and this and the 8020. So, Mean Gene, did you ever get that Guardian Tactical? I did get one. It was kind of a bit too used to doing reviews, so I haven't. I probably will get another one at some point. It was pretty impressive. It was just a bit too used to use in reviews, so I sold it. Shoot me an email, Gear Bear. I would love to hook up again sometime. What's the steal on the 8020? This one is 3V. They come in, they're going to be, when the next run comes out, in 20CV or 3V. I chose the 3V just because I have a whole bunch of 20CV. I don't need more. Girl on the Edge says, Oh, are you going back to the stock large Sebenza clip? No, the large Sebenza I like with the Lynch deep carry clip. The small ones, I don't like either of them with the deep carry clips. 20 CV. Oh, that went away. That was weird. Hooray for Gear Bear. Enjoy your newfound freedom. I didn't see what are we hooraying him for? Because I like him a lot. He is the most awesome dog the world has ever known, by the way. I don't know. I missed something. Baby woke up. Did I miss the knife sales? No, 5 more minutes. And it's all listed down below. You just have to wait till 8:45 to email me. If you want to email me at 8:45 before you actually see it, that's cool. Oh, he's moving to Maine. Oh, I didn't catch that. Holy cow. I definitely have to meet up with him. I mean, I'm negative now. I'm invincible. I can go meet you. I don't care. I've got the antibodies. I can go out and start licking handrails. What about the Pena X Series green G10 slip joint? You lost me at green. That's why I didn't get one. I saw one available last night, and I almost got one. And I was like, it's green. I don't want anything to do with it. I really don't like green knives. Sell some of that sweet, sweet antibody blood. I'm doing that Tuesday, actually. I'm going to go and give some blood. They want my plasma. Mikey Rest. Yeah, invincible, sure, yeah. I know I'm not actually invincible. I know I can still catch another strain of it. I'm just making a joke, but yeah, that's definitely not how it works. Don't go licking handrails. Yeah, I think they're paying me for it. I didn't ask. I don't care. I just want to do it. So you don't like the bee hunter? I don't know what the bee hunter is. Sold my Sebenza, wait for S45 Vienna to come out. How do you feel about S45? So far, so good. I've been trying to put as many miles on my, I have it here, on my PM2 as I can. But again, with a lot of stuff to review, it's really hard. But I'm really liking it. It seems to hold up a little bit better than S45. I don't think it's a dramatic difference, but it does seem to hold a little bit better. And yeah, these are Sharp Dress Knives scales. White Storm, it's called. Pretty cool. But I do really like it so far. I was hesitant to get another Chris Reeve because, again, same as you, I want to wait for S45 to come out. But I don't know when that's going to happen, so I got one anyway. I am getting another Spartan or 2, and I am waiting for S45 for them because that is imminent. So if you're looking for a Spartan, their S45 upgrade is imminent, so I'm waiting a bit. I think actually if you call them, you might be able to get a Harsey in S45 now. It's not on the site yet, but I think if you call, you can probably get it. Nick Shabazz's themed Benchmade Barrage. Yeah, that's really funny. His Z Hunter Benchmade Barrage is hilarious. Slicey Dicey, convinced my mom to let me buy my Grail Knife Sebenza 31. I can always resell it. By the way, I'm 33. Jacob, I think you have more problems than I can solve right now. I really think you have more problems than I can solve if you're 33 and still consulting mommy. But anyway, yes, mommy, if he buys this, he'll have it for the rest of his life. It's just a fact. A Chris Reeve is something you're going to have forever. Hey, OCD, how's it going? I'm going to try not to be late tonight, but I might be. If you want to go when I'm done, if you're still in the mood to sit around and chat about knives, and why wouldn't you be? Go over to OCD for EDC. He and his wife, I assume his wife's going to be on there tonight with him. She always is. She's a very funny lady. Go over and check him out on his channel at 9 o'clock. I'm going to try not to be late, but I'm doing a knife sale and a giveaway, so I will do my best to be done by 9-ish. So, yeah. I'm his lead-in. Isn't that what they call it in the show business, is the lead-in? I'm putting all the knives away because I'm about to bring out the for sale stuff. Let me look at my own list here and see. So I pull everything out in order. Yes, I do have everything. Now, one of these knives, this is the last time it's for sale. If it does not sell by midnight tonight, I'm not selling it. So, all right, let's start off. These are in the no particular order other than the one that I cut and pasted them for my own thing. First up, we have, we're going to go through these really quick because everything is listed down below. We have the Ohlone Rumsen, very small little knife made by Reeve. I have not done the review of this yet. Well, I've done it, but I have not put it up yet. M390, made by Reeve. Great little liner lock, but it is pretty small. $200 on this one. I think they are $245 retail. Next up, I gave away one BRS. I am going to sell, and I wound up buying the one that I gave away, and I'm selling the other one because I let you guys pick. You didn't pick the one I hoped you'd pick, so now I'm selling it. This is the BRS Overwatch. $120 for this. Next up, we have some parts, which I'm really surprised how well the parts sell in here. So this came with my XM24 Vintage. This is a Shephard CC scale. They take a really long time to get. This is the marble carbon one. This is for a Hinderer XM24. $80 on this one. And next up, we have, as I mentioned, if you have a small Sebenza, we have the Lynch Northwest milled clip. It only works for the small Sebenza, 21 or 31, doesn't matter which one, but it works for both. These are $78, $60. One last part, and then we'll get back to more knives. I got to take this out of the bag, actually. I still have it in the baggie. This is the Hinderer clip with the battle bronze with a little bullet thing on it. It fits pretty much any Hinderer. This is $40 I put on this. I hope I have the price right on that. And then this is only for sale tonight until midnight, and then I'm just going to say that the gods have spoken to me and I need to keep it. And I really do kind of want to keep it. And I've almost pulled it off the sale thing many, many times. The Heretic Hydra, 217 watching. That is my record, by the way, by a lot. I did not notice that. 203 was my previous record, so that is awesome. The Heretic Hydra, $375 for this. Absolutely like new, charging, little charging handle and all that stuff. I got to do the whole thing. I forget how to use it myself sometimes. Single action auto, really, really cool. Another knife that I have recorded the review, but just have not put it up yet because so much new stuff keeps coming out. And then next up would be the, I have one on here that already sold. The Twosun TS56 Micarta, I already sold that. Sorry, that was my bad. I cut and pasted incorrectly. We have the Kansept Warrior for $175. You know what, I'm going to change that down below, $150, because I've had this up for sale for a while. I'm going to change that to $150 down below as soon as this is over with. And then lastly, we have the BRS Rancor IV, $45. So follow the instructions down below. Email me, sliceidicy75@gmail.com. First come, first serve, etc., etc. And I will send you all of the links and stuff to that. Oh, I forgot one for sure. I forgot one for sure that is not on there. That's what I did. I put the Twosun on there instead of this one. Nope, there it is. I just missed it. It's down there. Purvis Progeny MR, $110. I have the V2 now, and I just like the V2 better. It's fancier, and I just like it a bit better. So the Purvis Progeny MR, $110. Did I miss anything? I did not. I have an extra one, but I didn't miss anything. So there we go. That is all of the for sale. Put those aside. I'm going to wait a couple minutes here, and then we'll do the giveaway. OCD, I'll get to the live stream right after I lose the giveaway. Let me check, Blade Ogre. I'm not sure about that. Don't despair. That's one that I thought I sold, but I can't find the email from the person that I thought bought it. So let me look. Do not despair. The Twosun might still be available. I have to look. Oken says, "Damn, that Progeny is tempting." Well, then get it. Still planning on the WRX? Yes, Freedom Fan. My big paycheck I'm waiting on is going to be a bit later than I expected. So we got to bring some knives back out here, right? even though we've only got 10 minutes left. Grape Ape has to come back out. Grape Ape is permanent now. Grape Ape is all things. The Grey Ghost back out. Oh, I had this out. My LUDT, speaking of purple knives. Purple knives rule. And the quiet carry waypoint. We'll do those ones. Yeah, the Progeny MR is awesome. Do you still have the Ontario Shikra? I do not. I didn't keep that very long. It was fine, but it wasn't like mind-blowingly great. What's that buck called? It is the Marksman, but this is the Grey Ghosts that you can't get anymore. I don't know how Grape Ape is set in the cartoon. I'll look it up. Current favorite thumb stud. Man, I don't know. I have a lot of thumb studs now. It's kind of my jam. Purple is the color of rock and roll. You were right, Blue Collar. That is awesome. Did you hear about what happened to SK Blades? Yeah, I talked about it earlier. Yeah, Carl Andrews. Yeah, that they can't do what they do anymore, which really sucks. 125 for the LUDT. No. My purple LUDT will never go anywhere. LUDT is very hard to say. Did you hit the jimping on the lock when carrying that buck, like other stuff out of the pocket? A little bit, not a huge thing. Ashken says, what happened to them? So Buck, or SK Blades did like custom bucks, and the person that handled that for them doesn't work there anymore, and they're not replacing them, and they can't do it anymore. So they have some stuff still for sale, but after that, they're kind of on hiatus until next year, because they said they're not even going to look at hiring somebody until next year. So, Brian, do you still have the off-grid Viper? I don't remember having that. Mark, purple hardware and backspace for my PM3. That sounds cool. And yes, I'm giving the G10 Para 3 another shot. This is because of Metal Complex. He kept going on about how the Maximet Para 3 is so awesome. Yes, I put a Casey Lynch deep carry clip on it immediately before I even put it in my pocket. But fine, I'm going to give it a shot. He said he carries it more than anything else and blah, 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 blah. So, all right. I haven't had any off-grid knives that I'm aware of. Are you ready for the giveaway? Oh, Turdy says he lost an Rumsen. That hurts. Giveaway is a knife and some extra stuff. There's going to be a trivia question. I mentioned it heavily earlier in the show, and it is related to this knife. And first answer is going to get the stuff. I'm going to show the stuff first, and then you get a... Then first come, first serve, first answer gets it. So Keith is eligible for this one because I can keep an eye on this one. It's just first come, first serve, and it's what comes across my screen. My screen. Freedom Van, you didn't miss it. If you missed the first 10 minutes, you didn't miss it. You're good. So we're gonna get from Pocket Pens. I have this very same setup on my very keys. It is really cool. I'll take it out of the bag. So you take your little pocket pen, which these things are great in and of themselves. You put this on your keychain, and it becomes like a little keychain pen. And it's awesome. Not only good for writing stuff, but in this day and age, you can if you have to put in your PIN number at a card thing, you can just poke it with that. It's great. You still use it like the regular pen. And then if you just want to take the whole pen off, you can still do that. I have this exact same setup, this clear. I like the clear ones. I think they're just cool. It's not one of the Right in the Rain ones or anything, and it comes with the little key ring and all that stuff in there. From Pocket Pens, thank you very much to them. And also from Pocket Pens, get a little micro notes thing. Throw that in the bag as well. You get that. But this would not be a giveaway without a knife. So what is the knife? You guys saw it in a previous video in one of my rapid fire review things. What's the name of the pen? Pocket Pens, P-O-K-K-A. The Cold Steel 1911. So you get a 1911 and all this Pocket Pen stuff. And all you got to do is tell me, I mentioned it heavily, probably enough that if you go back and look, it was really weird that I mentioned it so much. Who are the brothers behind Demko knives? Both of their names. Both of their names. First answer gets the prize pack. Justin EDC got it right away. So, Justin EDC, first answer, you got it correctly. Please, you can stop now. I got it. You can stop. Justin EDC, please email me, slicydicey75@gmail.com. And then you can, then I will send that stuff off to you. I'm actually going to the post orifice on the morrow. So email me quickly and I will be able to get that out to you tomorrow morning. Every time I do a trivia question, I think it's going to take you guys a hot minute to get. It never does. Everybody gets it like immediately. But yeah, I was trying to heavily mention it just so that maybe somebody would figure it out. Jay-Z. No, it's not Jay-Z. Oaken and Kane. No, it's not that. The post orifice. Am I the only person that says post orifice? Every time I say it, my wife thinks it's gross, but I'm sure that I've heard other people say that. Grape and Ape. That might have been an acceptable answer. Oh, thank you, Zach, very much. Yes, the super chat is open and the join button and all that kind of stuff. Wow, we're still at 214 people on here. This is awesome. Yes, I did do the BRS giveaway. It's already been sent off to the winner. Yeah, 219 was the top. That is our record. I think 203 was my record before that. So pretty happy with that. All I need to do is just apparently sell stuff and do a giveaway every freaking week, and then I'll be fine. What do we have? Yeah, I've got 2 emails for the Twosun that I'm not sure is actually for sale, and that's it. 233. Okay, thank you, Oaken, for keeping an eye out. I will go with 233. I have not been keeping a good eye on it because I just didn't think it would happen tonight, so I didn't pay attention. Keith verifies 233. Is the email sliceydice75@gmail.com? Yes, it is. I have like 6 packages to email off tomorrow. Or to mail off tomorrow. You can't email packages. That's Amazon is not advanced to that yet. Yes, you're late, Killer Bee. Sorry. The giveaway already happened, but stuff is still for sale. Only one thing somebody snapped up, so you're good. Brian, I started my G35 coupe for the first time last year this weekend, and I think I might keep it. Don't know why I wanted you folks to know that. Well, G35s are pretty cool. Actually, one thing I did kind of look at before I settled on the WRX. That Para 3 will surprise you with Maximet. Yeah, but it's still a Para 3. It's never been, like, it's ergonomically pretty good, but I'm just so mad about that pocket clip. And now when you put a deep carry clip on it, it's not ergonomically great. I much prefer the lightweight. I should have gotten a Maximet lightweight, but I have the Spy 27 and I want to put more miles on it and blah, 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 blah. Key says, email a package. Wouldn't that be great? You'd be out of a job. Yeah, I haven't carried my Para 3 in forever. Yep. Only keeping the blue Bento M390. Yeah, I almost got one of those. I was really close on that one, but yeah, the Maximet it's a long story, but I paid for it, but I didn't have to pay cash for it. So I just said, fine. Beam it over Amazon, yes. If anyone comes up with beaming technology, it's going to be Amazon. It's not going to be NASA. It's going to be Amazon, for absolutely sure. I need toilet paper. And it just appears. I hate the lightweight scales. I don't mind them. They're nicely contoured. I think they're more comfortable than these. Spencer Patterson says, Slicey, you made me do a bad thing. Copper and Damas Steel Spider Monkey. Good choice, Spencer. And again, as I told someone earlier, I apologize for nothing. Jimmy Russell, embrace the FRN. Yeah, some of it's not bad. I have the Maximat Lightweight Native 5 and the Maximat Lightweight Native 2, and they are both awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the lightweight. Yeah, I'm going to get the lightweight Manix 2 and Spy 27 whenever that happens. Mark Hera, Brian, continue to mend up. Well, just saying. Yeah, today's a good day. Today I'm feeling pretty great. Yesterday was awful, but today I feel pretty good. You should tell a joke on every episode. My jokes don't really work without seeing me. That's the problem. I don't tell like one-liners very much. Knife Nurse says, I still haven't found my bug out and I'm sad. It'll pop back up again. They disappear. Bug outs do that. I can never find my bug out. Like the only way I can find my bug out now is I have next to me, I have like a set of like 2 little drawers and I have all my size reference knives in there. And if it's not in there, I never find it. It does. I have a CF Elite. Is it in here? Now let me look. Now you got me paranoid. Okay, no, it is. But yeah, bug outs disappear. At this point, Slicey, all your jokes are inside jokes. Hey-oh! Very good. That was very good, Big Board Knife and Gear. I think we should end on a high note. And OCD for EDC has his live show going on, so go over there and check that out. It's always a lot of fun, he and his wife. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you guys so much for participating in the giveaway and all that. And I have to go research now and figure out if a knife is for sale or not. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.